start Canva and pick a video format. I'll use Instagram Reel, but you can use TikTok or other video formats, doesn't matter. And I'm looking at the design themes right now. I'm going to type in hair care, and then I can scroll through some pre-designed videos just to give me some inspiration, some themes that already exist. And then I'm going to tap on elements and type in hair care again. And this time I'm going to go to the videos section and hit select see all. So I can see all kinds of hair care related videos. And then I will select something. Notice it's horizontal, but my page is vertical. So I need to enlarge my video to fill most of the page, maybe not all the page. We'll see how this goes. I want to get a nice image in the page area. And you can slide the video player across there to make sure that you're always seeing what you want in the page area. And then I'm going to crop off the sides just to make this a nice tight design. Then I want to make the bottom area black, so I'm going to tap on the color top and pick black, fill that in. It gives me a better background for what I'm thinking of doing next, which is I'm going to go back to my elements, and this time I'm going to type in a gold frame, and I'm going to tap on graphics. First one looks good. Position that and size it up a little bit so that it fits nicely over the video. And then I want to put something in the bottom. I'm going to look for a gold swirl. And I like this one down here. Need to change the size on this a little as well to make it fit the width of the video. I'm going to make it a little bigger actually. Kind of cover up that really strong transition between the video and the black background. You could flip it horizontally, fill in more of the area, and make it a little bit bigger. And you might find as you're designing that you want to move things, maybe flip them again, maybe change their size, until you get a composition that feels like it's really coming together. And now I want to add some text. So I'm going to tap on the T, tap on add a text box. I'm going to type in my title, which is Shine On. Make that a lot bigger and change it to all caps just by tapping the A's there. I'm going to pick a different font. So tap on the Canva Sans and scroll down, scroll through your fonts. Pick something you think looks good. Then I'm going to change the color. This time I'm going to click on the little rainbow circle, get the eyedropper, and pick a color from the frame. And then, of course, I need to move this down where we can read it. It doesn't actually look that great for reading. So let's make another change here with going back to upper and lower case just by tapping the A's again. And that's a lot easier to read. Okay, this gold swash is getting in the way, so rotate that up a little bit, move it over, make some nice space for my title. I'm going to add another text for the hashtag. So click the T tool and make a text box. Type in hashtag glow locks. I'm going to pick a different font here. I want a lot of contrast between the fonts, so I'm going to use a font that's called Grounded, and it's going to be bold, which gives a really different look from the letters for Shine On. Make it a little bit smaller and slide it down and place it underneath Shine On. Okay, so the composition of my video, the frame, the gold swash, the text, everything's coming together really nicely, but I've got a lot of video here, so I'm going to drag the playhead through and see really how much of it I need. Probably somewhere around 10 or 12 seconds is good. So I'm going to grab the end of the video down here in the timeline and slide it over to that point. So now my video is much shorter. Then I'm going to grab the text and I'm going to make it move as well. So I'm going to click on animate, slide down through all the different animation options. I'm going to try this pan animation. So it's kind of like the words flow in from the left, and do the same thing with glow locks. This one I'm going to pick the pan again, but I'm going to change the direction so they flow in from the right. We can play through this, see how the animation goes with the rest of the video. And finally, the last thing we need to do is add a soundtrack. We're going to tap on audio. There's lots and lots of soundtracks here. You can scroll through them, try them out, we call audition them, and see what really seems appropriate for the video you're creating. Right, so I like this one, and it automatically comes into the right length, so it's trimmed down to be the same length as the video. Hit the play button to see how it all comes together. Okay, when everything looks and sounds great, you're going to tap share in the upper right corner, tap download, and then tap download again. Find your file on your desktop and play it there. Make sure everything is right. All right, let's pick another video. I'm going to choose Instagram Reels again. And this time on my page, I'm going to start by tapping elements, and I'm going to look for a picture of curly hair or wavy hair. It's going to be a photograph, so it's not going to be a video. I like this one. It's going to be the background. So I'm just going to make it really big, fill the entire page by stretching it out. And you can slide over, pick an area that's more interesting, and then crop off the sides. And now I'm going to pick some other photographs to use on top. So it's almost like a photo collage that I'm creating. And these are also just photographs, they're not videos. I'm making each of the pictures close to being a square so that I can stack them nicely in this vertical format. So adding pictures can, go for a while. You scroll through all the options, try different ones, different arrangements, different sizes. And then when I get something I like, I realize I need more contrast. So I'm going to click on the background and tap edit to edit this background picture. I'm going to click adjust, and then I'm going to scroll down to saturation and drop that all the way to -100 so that the background is black and white. And then I realized I don't like this bottom picture, so I'm going to delete it and choose another photograph that works better on the black and white background. And then I realized I want the middle picture to be in front, so I'm going to click the middle picture, click position, and go over there to front. And that brings it forward. And I can adjust that as well. Now we have a bunch of photographs here, but this is a video, so we need to add some motion. We'll pick one of these photographs, go to animate, and I'm going to scroll down and pick pop. I like how that looks. So I'll do the same thing for the other two photographs. I'm going to give them each a pop animation as well. But now they're all popping at the same time, and I want them to pop one after the other. So I'll pick one of the pictures, and I can right click to see its menu. I'm going to choose Show Element Timing. And that puts a purple bar above the timeline. Everything's kind of small down there, so I'm going to click on the timeline slider and make it a lot bigger. Okay, now I can adjust when the pop or the animation happens by dragging the beginning of the purple band for each of the different photographs. So you'll see the photographs timing stacked up in the timeline above the background. So I can adjust these so each one happens at a different time. Click on the play button and try it out. And you can also adjust the endpoints to make the photographs pop away or disappear. I like that little sequence. So I'm going to do another similar sequence with 3 more photographs, but they're going to happen after the first 3. So I'm going to place the first photograph, see its timing, and I can slide it over so that it happens after the original 3 photographs have disappeared. I'm going to add another photograph after the first three, and it's also going to have the same pop animation, and I'll adjust its timing and then do this again for two more photographs above it. Adjust the timing by sliding the purple timing bars in the timeline area. And then I have another sequence of three photographs that pop on and pop off the background. Copy and paste the title from the first video. So I'm using the same, and then I'm going to tap the A with the color bar under it and switch to this very light gray so that that is easier to read on my background. And then I need to move the photographs a little bit to get more space for the title. And also I'm going to check on the first set of photographs if I have space there. So I'll move those up as well so that the title gets its own area, and it also still has its animation from the other video. We have a lot of animations going on here, which is very catchy, very dynamic, a lot of energy, really fun for a social media video spot. You can make adjustments. You can keep kind of fine tuning what you're doing here. And then I realized I want even more contrast. I'm going to go to the background, click edit, and click adjust again. This time I'm going to drop the brightness by around negative 15, 20. Get a darker image there so that the photographs will stand out on top of it much better. Then I need audio, of course, because this is video. So tap the audio button, pick your soundtrack, and that's going to fly in there. And you can also do this beat sync. So tap that above the picture and click sync now on, and Canva will automatically sync the animations to the video. Everything looks and sounds great. Go to the top right hand corner, click share, click download again, and find it on your desktop. Click play and make sure you've got exactly what you wanted. In the next example, we'll use a slightly different method. We're just going to drop the videos right into the timeline, and then you can adjust them in the big frame on the main part of the page. But by dropping them right in the timeline, they each have their own pages. So take it from the little sample area, drag it down so the little plus thing turns purple. And I can adjust the length of the video right now just by dragging the ends of the video in the timeline. So I'm going to make a bunch of short ones just by dropping video clips into the timeline and then adjusting the length of each clip by dragging the ends in the timeline. So I'm going to have 4 very short video clips here. Then I'm going to play through that just to see how it fits together. Right now it's not going to look like much because there's some more things that I'm planning on doing. So if I right click on one of the clips, I get a menu and I'm going to add a page, which goes in between it and the next video clip. And on the pages, I'm going to put photographs. These are not videos, they're just photographs. I just drop them right on the page, and I'm going to fit them into the space, crop them as needed to make a nice composition. And then I'll go to the next video, right click on it, and from the menu again, I'm going to pick add a page, drop another photograph on this page. I'm also adjusting how long the photographs will be visible by shrinking them in the timeline as well. I'll go to the next video, right click and add a page. One more photograph. And adjust the length of the photograph in the timeline. And then I'm just going to tap the plus at the end of the timeline to add the last page. Click on the color wheel, and I'm going to make this page black. And so I have a mix of videos and photographs. I'm going to go to each photograph, click it, select it on the page, click edit, and click adjust. And we're going to turn the photographs to black and white with the saturation slider. So change the saturation to -100 on each of these, and that'll give us a black and white photograph between each color video. So when we play this, we have a nice repetition of videos, photograph, video, photograph, color, black and white, going on throughout the sequence. Then I'm going to add like animated transitions between the clips to tie it all together. So you do this by tapping right between the clips, hitting the transition button, and I'm going to use a circle wipe on that one. And then I'm going to go to the next video, which is the third clip, hit the transition button again, and do another circle wipe. Go to the next video, which is the fifth clip, add a circle wipe, and to the final video before the black page, another circle wipe. Then I'm going to go to the first photograph, and after it, add a transition that's called a line wipe. Go to the next photograph, add a transition, line wipe, and the last photograph, add a transition that's also a line wipe. So now I have a rhythm of transitions as well. I have circle wipes and line wipes. I'm going to add a graphic that runs through this too. So I like this graphic with the salon tools. And right now it's black, so it doesn't really show up on my dark video background. But I can fix that by tapping on the color at the top and changing it to white. Okay, I'm going to copy this and go to the next video and paste it. And the next video, paste it again. And the last video, paste it one more time. I'm also going to paste it onto the black page at the end. I'm going to add the title to the end page as well, and I'm going to choose a different font. Then I'm going to make the title have a little bit of motion. So I'm going to click animate, and I'm going to choose Secession. It kind of makes it like zoom in to the screen. I'll add the hashtag glow locks a few times in the space it's created by the graphic. And this is also going to have an animation. I'm going to use the rise animation so it kind of floats up into that empty space. Great, I still need some soundtrack, so tap on audio, pick your soundtrack. You can make adjustments with it as well. You can adjust the length of each of the video clips and the photographs to make it all fit together nicely. All right, we're ready to download this one. So go up and tap share in the upper right, tap download. This time make sure all pages are selected. Then click download, go to your desktop and try it out. That's it. 3 fun ways to create video for social media.